Have you ever tried to sleep, but your brain suddenly starts replaying every mistake you've ever made? That awkward conversation from 3 years ago, that decision you might regret tomorrow. And somehow, your mind just won't stop. That's not random, it's overthinking, and your brain actually believes it's helping you. Overthinking feels like thinking harder, but in reality, it's your brain running in circles. You analyze every possibility, every outcome, every mistake. You replay conversations, you imagine future problems. And the strange part is, the more you think, the less clear everything becomes. Psychologists say overthinking is not a thinking problem, it's a control problem. Your brain wants certainty in an uncertain world, so it keeps thinking, hoping the next thought will finally solve everything. But it rarely does. Psychological insight number 1. Your brain hates uncertainty. The human brain is designed to predict danger. Thousands of years ago, this helped humans survive. If our ancestors ignored possible threats, they wouldn't last very long. So today, your brain still scans for problems, even when none exist. That's why before a small decision, like sending a message, your brain suddenly asks, "Did that sound weird? What if they misunderstand it? What if this ruins everything?" The brain believes more thinking equals more safety, but sometimes it just creates more fear. Psychological insight number 2, the illusion of control. Overthinking creates a powerful illusion. It makes you feel like you're doing something productive. You feel like you're preparing for every possibility. But in reality, you're just mentally rehearsing problems that may never happen. Imagine someone preparing for a job interview. Instead of practicing answers, they spend hours thinking, what if I fail? What if they don't like me? What if I embarrass myself? The brain believes this is preparation, but it's actually mental paralysis. Psychological insight number 3, your brain's negative bias. Your brain remembers negative experiences far more strongly than positive ones. Psychologists call this negative bias. One small mistake can stay in your mind for years, but compliments, they disappear in minutes. So when you overthink, your brain automatically searches for the worst possibilities. You might send a normal message, but your mind imagines the other person being angry, disappointed, or judging you, even if none of that is happening. Psychological insight number 4, overthinking feeds anxiety. Overthinking and anxiety are like a loop. The more you think, the more anxious you feel, and the more anxious you feel, the more your brain starts thinking. For example, you lie in bed thinking about tomorrow's meeting. Your brain imagines failure. Your body reacts with stress. Your heart beats faster. Now your brain thinks something must be wrong, so it keeps analyzing the situation again, and the loop continues. Psychological insight number 5. Your brain confuses thinking with solving. Thinking is useful, but overthinking tricks your brain into believing that thinking longer means solving faster. Imagine trying to untangle headphones. If you pull harder and harder, the knots actually get worse. The same thing happens with your thoughts. Sometimes the solution is not more thinking, it's stepping away. Real-life examples. Think about the last time you sent a message and then stared at your phone waiting for a reply. Minutes pass. Your brain begins creating stories. Why haven't they replied? Did I say something wrong? Are they ignoring me? But hours later, you realize they were just busy. Or think about making a simple decision, choosing a career path, starting a project, talking to someone you like. You spend days, sometimes weeks thinking about it. Meanwhile, someone else simply takes action and learns along the way. Here's the strange truth about overthinking. Your brain believes it's protecting you, but sometimes it's the very thing holding you back. Because life isn't solved through perfect thinking, it's solved through imperfect action. And the people who move forward in life are not the ones with the clearest answers. They're the ones who eventually say, enough thinking, and take the next step anyway. So, tonight, when your mind starts replaying everything again, ask yourself one question. Is this thought helping me, or is it just another loop?